Hello everyone, my name is Dhanya
And my name is Mohak.
and today we are going to discuss about a project developed by us which is a school management system using ASP.NET. So first of all, let me give you a brief introduction about this project. The main aim is to maintain the records of the students and staff members of a school in a flexible and easy manner. Various functionalities like maintaining the records or details of a student in the database, attendance management, as attendance is a very important aspect of every educational institution today, as well as various other functionalities like complaint management, leave application, etc. can also be performed easily using the system and are the advantages of the system. Also, this project has 3 user modules, which are admin, staff, and student, which will be explained later in detail.
Now, the existing system contains the time-consuming difficulties in maintaining records. Human error will be frequent. Searching the records manually leads to time-consuming and paper costs. Now, the proposed system will contain user-friendly interface, faster access to database, less error, more storage capacity, search facility, look and feel environment. Now, the front end is ASP.NET with the C# language in the Visual Studio software, and the backend is SQL Server Management Studio.
So as I've mentioned earlier, this project is categorized into 3 modules: administrator, staff, and student. We will explain the functionalities of these modules one by one. First of all, these are the admin module functionalities. So this is the functionalities. We can go through it one by one. Admin can log in, admin can add standard or class name, edit or delete the standards, add divisions like first A, in which first is the standard name and A is the division name, edit or delete the division, add new staff details, view staff details, delete the staff, view feedbacks, and log out. So this is the activity diagram of the admin. First of all, the admin can log into the system by entering the username and password, and it will authenticate the user, and if it is invalid it will prompt the admin that the details are invalid, and if it is valid, admin can view the admin panel, and it contains various functionalities like add the class like first A, first B, second A, second B, add the staff details, modify staff details, and view the staff details or report, and then the admin can log out of the system.
Now, the staff functionalities are: staff can log in and manage his or her account. Staff can add the new student data, view the student details, can mark the attendance and view the attendance report through month or through the student name. And staff can promote the student in the new class and can manage the complaints if needs to take action or not, and can manage leave if needs to approve or reject, can change the password if staff wants to, and can log out. Now this is the staff activity diagram. And the diagram, first staff needs to log in, and login in the login username and password will be typed, and if the data is invalid, then again prompt it will prompt to the login page, and if it is valid, then staff can manage the add student data, add student page, and can modify the student details, mark the attendance and manage the attendance report, and generate the report of students, and manage the leave details, and can cancel or accept the leave details, and can log out. And these are the student functionalities. First, a student needs to log in and can manage his or her account, view the attendance report, and apply for the leave with a reason, view the leave status, if the leave approved or not, can make the complaint against anything, and view on the complaints also, and can change password, can log out. This is the student activity diagram. First, student needs to log in. and enter the username and password. And if it's invalid, go to the login page again. And if it is valid, can view the attendance report, can complain also and view the complaint also, can apply leave and view the apply report if it approved or not, and then it will go to can log out.
Finally, this is the entity relationship diagram of the system, and these are the various entities and attributes that builds up the system. So let's come to the implementation phase. First of all, we have to take the look at the various tools for the front end and back end that we have used for the development of this project. So this is the Visual Studio IDE, which is used for the development of the website. This is the coding part, and this is the designing part of our website. So by clicking here, we can run our project and view the website in the Google Chrome web browser. Now, this is the SQL Server Management Studio used for the backend of the project, and here we can view all the databases by clicking here, and this is the add system is the database that we have used in our project, and here we can view the tables, and these are the number of tables that we have used for storing and retrieving the data in our project. So now let's look at the view of our website.
Now this is our home page. Now these are the menu buttons: home, standard, staff, feedback, admin panel, contact us. Now let us click on the standard button. These are the classes we have added in our system. We can add more classes also and divisions also. Now click on the staff button. These are the staff we have added in our data, and we can add more staff also. Go to the feedback button. Now here is the feedback form, and we are adding one feedback. Click the enter name, Shreya. Okay, Mohak. Good website. Now click on the set button. Now here you can see the feedback sent. Now let us go into the admin panel. Now here admin panel, admin needs to type the username and password, and can manage his or her account. And now we will explain it later. Now currently we are back to the home. Now click on the contact us button. This is the address of our system. Now next go to the admin panel.
Here we can enter the admin panel by entering the username and password. So we'll enter the username admin and password. So here I have entered the wrong password, so it will prompt us with a message with invalid detail. So we'll enter the right password now and login. So these are the admin functionalities. First is add standard. So these are some of the existing standards. 7 standards are there. So we'll add a new one, that is 8 standard, and add. So it is added. We can edit any standard by making it 9th standard and update it. So it has been updated, and also we can delete the standard. Now we can add a new division to the standards. These are the standards and these are the divisions. So we can see that in 7th standard there are only 2 divisions, A and B. So we can add a new division, 7th C. So we'll select 7th standard and we'll add C. Number of seats available are 30 and add. So record added successfully. We can see that 7th C has been added. So we can also edit and delete it. Now we can add the new staff details. So here I will add a staff named Mukul Sharma. Enter the email address mukul4@gmail.com. Enter the mobile number. Enter the qualification, MCA, address, house number 33/6, Gurgaon. Enter the city as Gurgaon. PIN code, gender male. We can upload the profile picture. So we'll upload a picture of the teacher, this, and then we'll assign standard third. Username will be Mukul. We'll assign the password Mukul123. Confirm password. So here I will add, and it comes a message over here that password doesn't match. So I have applied the compare field validator over here to pass the to match the two text boxes of password and confirm password. So we'll enter the right password over here and add. So here we can see the message, record added successfully. So we can view the staff details over here. These are the staff that we are added, and this is the last staff that we have added now, and you can delete the staff also. Feedback. Here we can view all the feedback that we have received from the home page. This is the last feedback that we have received, and you can also delete the feedbacks, and the admin can log out from his account.
Now let us move to the staff login and username Mukul, password Mukul123. Now it is shown that login error. Let me type again a password Mukul123. Now this is the profile of the Mukul, and here you can see that email, mobile address, city, PIN code, and this is the profile picture of the Mukul, and we can show here you can update the data. Now let me update the PIN code. Click on the update button. Now here you can see the PIN code is updated, and we are updated our profile picture. Now click on the choose file. Click on the add button, and after that click on the update button. Now on the left side above welcome, we need to re-log in, and the updated picture will be shown. Mukul123. Now here you can see the updated picture above the welcome Mukul Sharma. Now let us go to the add new student. Now in the standard, actually Mukul Sharma is declared a teacher of the third standard, so he can manage the third standard of all the divisions. Now we are adding the new student data. Standard is third standard and division A, and now click on the select button. Now here some other teacher have added already one student in this class, and now the remaining students are 24, and roll number is automatically incremented. Now the student name we are adding Rahul. Mobile number, email, date of birth, Address Janakpuri. City Delhi. Pin code. Now photo. Click choose file. Username, that is Rahul. Password Rahul123. Rahul123. Add new student. Now here the student is added. Now let us move to the view student profile. Third standard division A. We have added in the A division and select the student 3A02. Yeah, select. Now here we have added the Rahul profile. You can see that. Now if the staff needs wants to promote the student, now in which class staff needs to promote that student, she needs to select that standard, that is fourth, and select the division A and click on the promote button. Yeah, student is promoted. Now we are going to the marks, view all students. Third standard, third, okay, fourth, division A, select. Now here you can see Rahul is promoted and Rahul data is here, and remaining and here all the students are there of fourth standard. Now now here the third standard of the division A students are here. Now go mark attendance. Third standard is here and division A, select. Now let us mark the present of the today, 30th April. Okay, yeah, leave. Click on the click on the present, add attendance. Now here it is shown attendance saved. Now let us move to the monthly attendance report. So select. Now here the Krishna's attendance as the present marked by the Mukul on 30th April 2020. Now let us move to the student wise attendance. Division A, select student 3A01, select. Now here is total 1 attendance of the Krishna. Now move to the complaint list. Now today currently there are no complaints, and we will show you later after processing and in the leave applications. Okay, there is no new leave, no new approved leaves, and no new rejected leaves. We will process it later and show you. And now click on the change password. Currently password Mukul123. New password 123 and confirm 123. Change password, click password changed, because new and confirm passwords are same. Now let us log out. Okay. Now student login.
Now let's start with the student login. So we'll log into the page of Krishna. The username is Krishna. Password is 123, I think. Krishna 123. Yes. So this is the profile of Krishna with various functionalities, student level functionalities, and this is the home page where he can view the summary of his attendance, leaves, and complaints. So in his attendance, total attendance marked as 1 and present is marked as 1, absent and leaves as 0. So as we have marked the attendance in the staff side for today's date, that is 30th April 2020. So let's go to the My Profile. Here, same as the staffs, he or she can update the details of any of the email, mobile address, or city or pin code and click here. So they can update it and also choose the file to update a profile picture. Now let's come to the leave. Here, the student can apply for a leave. So I'll write a leave reason that is sick leave. Number of days needed is 2 and apply. So we have applied for the leave successfully and we can view the leave status over here. Sick leave for 2 days. Status is pending. The status thing will be approved or rejected by the staff at the staff side of the project. And now let's come to the complaint module. This is the complaint form. We can make complaints over here to the respective staffs. So we can make a complaint on infrastructure. And the message will be desks are broken and send it. These are the previously made complaints of the students and this has also been added and the reply is pending. It will be done from the staff side of the portal. Now let's go to the My Attendance. Here the student can view the most important thing of today's world, that is attendance, which is really mandatory for every educational institution. So he or she can view the attendance of any month. So we'll view the attendance of April, view. So today's attendance have been marked present and we can view all the attendances over here in table form month wise. You can select any month and view all the attendance. Now it also has the functionality of change password. So current password was Krishna 123. So we change the password 123, 123 confirm and change password, password change successfully. Now he or she can log out after doing all the functionalities. So in this project, the 3 modules, that is admin, staff and student, these 3 works combined together to build up the whole system.
Now I am showing you the leave status through staff login. Now let me log in the username Mukul. Username Mukul. Password 123. I have updated last. Now click on the leave applications. Yeah, you can see that Krishna has applied for the leave, sick leave for the 2 days and its status is pending. So I'm approving now. Click on the approve and you can see the approved leaves in the Krishna sick leave. And now you if you want to change the status, you can reject it also. Now in the complaint list, you can see the Krishna has a complaint about the infrastructure. That complaint is desks are broken and reply is pending. So let me reply that I will take action. I will take action against it. Reply. Yeah, you can see that reply is here. Okay, I will take action. Now, this was our project. Now, let me log out.
So now we can also check the status of the leave applications and the reply that we have received for the complaint once again by logging into the student system. So username Krishna, password 123, login. Here in the leave, we can see the leave status is approved from the staff end, and in the complaint, we have received the reply that okay, I will take action. So we log out. This was our entire project. Thank you.
Thank you.